There we go. I'm late. I apologize. I'm late. Breakfast with Coach Big Pete. I'm late. I'm sorry for being late by 20 minutes. And I'm usually never late. This is like literally, this is weird for me. So I do apologize. By the way, if you ever want to experience the fifth circle of hell right now is going to the butcher section of Jewel, deli section of Jewel, and dealing with an old lady in front of you telling the deli slicer that the turkey is not sliced thin enough after 2 carvings. So, yeah, that's the fifth circle of hell, by the way. All right, so my name is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete, Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I do apologize again that I am late. My email, again, is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Doing free recruiting advisement sessions starting on Tuesday. So schedule your free recruiting advisement session. Send me an email, coachbigpetefp@gmail.com, and we will schedule a recruiting advisement session, either Zoom, phone, or in person. Most likely Zoom. A lot of people like to do Zoom, and I completely understand. A lot of people are busy. So, we are officially done with round 1. And again, I'm eating crow. I'm eating shit. I was wrong. I thought there was going to be chaos. There wasn't that much chaos. I eat the crow. I will eat the crow. I was wrong. But good to see. Good round 1. Good solid round 1. Good weather, by the way. And I guess next weekend we're supposed to have some even more lovely weather. So that's going to be good for passing attacks. So we'll see. All right, let me get to the games of the week. I did not circle the outcomes, so I am an idiot, like usual. All right. Wait. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so Nazareth beats Glenbard South pretty easily. I again was a little bit worried about the game, and I felt that Glenbard South got a horrible pairing. It turned out to be that way. They lose. And big shout out to Glenbard South. Coach Christie, they had a wonderful season. But Nazareth was a whole... There can be a very, very serious dark horse in the playoffs for round 2, round 3. O'Fallon loses to Edwardsville, and again, that immortal rule is you don't want to see a team that you beat in the regular season. It holds up. And O'Fallon loses to Edwardsville in a tough-fought game. Congratulations to the Tigers. And congratulations to O'Fallon, by the way. They battled their butts off this whole season. Mount Vernon loses to Kankakee. Traveled all the way up to Kankakee. Big shout-out to Mount Vernon Rams, Coach Mings. And big shout-out to the Kankakee K's. They get the big win. This was a much-needed win after a tough loss to Crete-Monee in Week 9. Aurora Christian loses to Fulton. Congratulations to the Fulton Steamers as they advance to the second round. NUIC is heavily represented. Forreston beats St. Bede. Congratulations to the Forreston Cardinals. Dakota gets the big upset. They beat Iroquois West. Congratulations to the Dakota Indians on a well-deserved win. Iroquois West, a lot of talent that's going to be graduating. Trishan Schott was one of those players. He's a very special player. College coaches definitely got to keep an eye out for him as well. But a big shout out to Iroquois West and Dakota. Big shout out to you guys for getting the win. NUIC heavily represented in this second round. Athens beats Carmi White. Wow. Very impressed with Athens. I'm very impressed with Athens. They found a great way to shut down that running attack as well. Solid secondary play. Congratulations. Pana, the Hopefully I get this right. Panda beats Auburn. Winnebago beats Seneca. Yeah, I got that. I'm sorry, Seneca beats Winnebago. Seneca beats Winnebago. I apologize. I got that wrong. I thought Winnebago was going to give Seneca a challenge. They didn't. This is a great team in Seneca. Big time win for them. And again, it's always tough when you haven't made the playoffs in a long time. You get to that first round game, ends up being a loss, but they got the win. Seneca again is looking good. So do not sleep on the Seneca Fighting Irish. I'm telling you that right now, their offensive line play is unbelievable. Coach Maxwell. Good morning, sir. Olympia beats Benton. That was another huge upset. Shout out to the Olympia Spartans. Shout out to that whole team. Well-deserved win over Benton. I know that was a little bit of a shocker to people. I think that was probably one of the top shockers in this round one. Providence Catholic beats Wheaton Academy in a tough fuck game. Hey, congratulations to Wheaton Academy. Belay Brummel, hell of a quarterback. Dieter, their linebacker, offensive line for Wheaton Academy. They fought their butts off against a very tough Providence Catholic team. Geneseo loses to Carterville. Congratulations to Carterville on the big win. And big shout to Geneseo on a big season. Geneseo is going to be back. They're going to be back in a couple of years. They're going to be back next year in the playoffs. I really do believe Geneseo is going to challenge for a state title. Wood River loses to Coal City. Big shout out to the Colors. Coach Laughlin on a big win. Congratulations to Coal City. Well-deserved win over Wood River. And Wood River, they started off hot, then they just got cold. Mount Zion loses to Breeze Central. Breeze Central, everyone. Breeze Central is looking unbelievable. I'm telling you that right now. Brandon Riverman. Macomb beats Quincy Notre Dame. Macomb keeps that streak and that wonderful slug. This is one of the biggest stories in IHSA football. Congratulations to the Macomb Bombers. Sterling beats St. Viator. Again, that game was a little bit of a toss-up, but Sterling got the win. Congratulations to Sterling. Morgan Park beats Fenwick. This was a much-needed win for a much young team. Again, the first win, young team or a team that has had a lot of losing seasons and is back in the playoffs. The first win is always the most important one, especially for everyone in this, but especially it builds momentum, especially with the younger team. They know they're good. They don't know they're good yet. They don't know their worth as a team yet. And this was huge. Because there's always that thought in the back of your head, we're not good. We're not going to beat this team. That's always a good thing to see. Quincy! Another big-time win for Quincy. They beat Glenwood. A little bit of a shocker. A lot of people like Glenwood. I had the game a little bit as a toss-up. Grace Lake Central beats Belvedere North. Again, Belvedere North was cold the past 2 weeks, losing, and they complete the 3-loss streak. Prairie Ridge beats Crystal Lake South in a shootout. Congratulations. Well, not shootout, run-out, basically. Prairie Ridge. But congratulations to Vassy, Greedham, and all those guys at Prairie Ridge. Congratulations on a big win. Crystal Lake South, again, they got something special for next season. They do have something special, so don't sleep on Crystal Lake South for next season. Bremen beats Washington. Bremen, everyone. The Bremen Braves. Congratulations on a big win over Washington. They go to the second round. Again, this could be another sleeper team. Sorry about that. Niles Notre Dame beats Antioch. Congratulations to Niles Notre Dame. Collinsville beats Bradley Bourbonnais in a tough fought game. Big shout to Bradley Bourbonnais for driving down and giving them a challenge. Collinsville is a hell of a team, so congrats. Brother Rice beats Jacobs. A lot of people were right about Brother Rice. I was wrong. I thought Jacobs was going to win that one. I apologize. Hoffman Estates beats Elk Grove Village. Elk Grove Village's wonderful story comes to an end. Hoffman Estates gets to the second round. Very underrated. Aiden Creer is a quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the state of Illinois. The Maine South beats Bolingbrook. Not that much of a shocker to a lot of people. I thought Bolingbrook could have given him a challenge. I was wrong. York beats Oswego East. Congratulations to York. The Kelb loses to Moline. Congratulations to Moline on the big win in overtime. Hopefully I'm not wrong about some of these scores because literally I totally forgot to enter the thing. Marist beats Naperville North. Congratulations to Maris Football. Downers Grove South gives Palatine a fight, but Palatine ends up winning that game. Congratulations to Palatine. Manuka, Glenbard East, big time battle, big defensive battle, and very impressive this Manuka team. This team, I was iffy about. I fully think that this team, because of the battles that they fought in the regular season, and they kept on fighting, even though they lost, they kept on fighting. This team's a fighter. So this Manuka team is definitely a team that you cannot, the team that you cannot overlook. Lions beats Naperville Central. Congratulations, Lions, on a big win. And yeah, so that is about it for the games of the week that I had. Wilmington wins. No surprise. Williamsville wins. Merrill Forsyth wins. IC wins over a tough fought game against against an opponent. The Chicago Public Schools got an absolute smacking. Admonson loses. Admonson played a good game against Harlem. I don't think anyone's surprised or shocked at that. St. Francis won as well. Richmond Burden won. Rochester won. Sacred Heart Griffin won. East St. Louis absolutely destroyed Richards. And again, Richards had a great season. Big shout out to the Richards football. But I think the big thing is that Kankakee got a much needed win that they needed. I also believe too Seneca needed that win as well. Reed Custer breaks another one of their school records. They absolutely demolished. I forgot the team's name, but yeah. So again, I'm eating crow. I'm eating shit. I was wrong. I thought there was going to be a lot of upsets. There wasn't. So, yep, I was wrong. I fully admit it. I was wrong. I'm now on a 2-year streak of being wrong in the first round. 2-year streak. Last year I was wrong too. I thought it was going to be pure chaos. It wasn't. It was actually pretty normal. So yeah, and I'm going to say next week. I think next week's going to be normal as well. I don't think there's going to be that many upsets. And again, games I'm looking towards: Batavia over Hershey in the second round. Batavia, by the way, won huge over Gulford. I don't think that was any much of a surprise. I also Hershey won. Again, no one's surprise. Yeah, so pretty much everything went through. St. Charles North won as well. So again, DGN won. Glenbard West won. DGN. I'm just going to be playing Mount Carmel. That's a tough game for DGN. Crete Monee, yes sir, they did. Crete Monee won. They won over Centennial. Again, I don't think that was much of a surprise because again, that Crete Monee, that win over Kankakee Week 9 was huge. Was a big time win for Crete Monee. Joshua Franklin, unbelievable. They've got a very deep group of underrated hybrid athletes at Crete Monee. Crete Monee's got a good shot this year. St. Ignatius won too. Don't sleep. I'm telling you this right now. Don't sleep on St. Ignatius. I'm telling you this right now. Do not sleep on teams that run the wing T and the triple option. You're going to pass the ball, but you got about one more week to pass the ball left. Those offenses are a pain in the ass for defensive coordinators to try to get their kids to stay patient, read their assignment, read their keys, stay in their gap. It is a pain in the ass as a defensive coordinator. I've been through it. It is horrible because, again, these kids are used to seeing passing the ball. They're not used to basically... It's a mental game with the triple option, the wing T, the wishbone flex. It is all mental. It really is all mental. And if you make a mistake, they're going to run for 80, 70 yards, 60 yards for a touchdown. So it's a pain in the ass. So when you have a team that's played a bunch of spread, running red gun teams, and this is the first time that they're playing triple option against a triple option team, it is an absolute pain. It is an absolute pain. Yes, that's true. Crete Monee versus Simeon is going to also be a big game as well. That's going to be another big game. But again, I'm eating crap. I'm eating shit. I'm eating crow. I was wrong. I thought we were going to have some chaos. Not that really much. Not that much. Dupo lost big. Bloomington Central Catholic, they won as well. I think that a lot of people had it as a surprise. I really didn't. I think Colin Hayes of Bloomington Central Catholic is a hell of a player. Yeah, so pretty much everything, and I think that Athens gets the big win. I think that's a big thing as well. All right, this was a little bit of a quick. Again, I'm late. I was late today. This will never happen again. I apologize. I'm usually never late. I'm completely shocked that I was late today. So, but thank you guys so much for joining. If you like the work, feel free to leave a tip donation via PayPal. VENMO link below. Deep Dish Football Live is at 4:30 p.m. on Thursday. DuPage Run Shoot Show with me and my co-host Patrick Codo. We'll be talking about DuPage County scores and IHSA scores as more DuPage County teams lose. We had a lot of DuPage County teams lose, actually. So there's going to be a lot more IHSA football talk for this up-and-coming week. Naperville Central lost. Nico Valley won. Naperville North lost. Bryan absolutely demolished Lyle. So, I see St. Francis, Nico Valley. I'm trying to figure another. I see St. Francis, Nico Valley, York, Glenbard West. Those are our hopes. So, all right, that is it. And again, make sure you follow Coach Big P, Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email again is coachbigpfp@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I'm going to be talking more about this as we get into the later days. And again, doing free recruiting advisement sessions. And I'm also, by the way, doing a free recruiting seminar on December 3rd at 3 p.m. on Facebook Live, on Instagram Live. Please check it out. It's basically how to get recruited. I'm going to go through all the things, and please ask questions, send questions to coachbigpfp@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Mr. Billups. Good morning to you too, sir. Thank you guys on Instagram Live and the Facebook Live. Thank you guys so much. And again, sorry for being late.